guys, so for today's video I'm going to talk about Jupiter in Arda Nakshatra, and this video is specifically for women who have Jupiter in Arda Nakshatra because Jupiter represents husband in a woman's chart. So let's we go for the video of today. Jupiter in Arda Nakshatra. First of all, I need to explain what is Arda Nakshatra. So Arda Nakshatra is literally mean Rudra, the Shiva. Arda is the nakshatra that represents transformation and destruction. So most of the time I've seen, especially in classic ways, Arda tend to be a nakshatra that most of the astrologers tend to say not really a well placement for Jupiter, and also Jupiter in a Rahu nakshatra, Arda is a Rahu's ruler. So Arda is a nakshatra that represents Shiva. So this nakshatra have very strong characteristic, very strong placement for Jupiter to be in this nakshatra. So the first thing about Arda nakshatra, Jupiter in Arda nakshatra, is these people will always have intense, it's like very intense transformations and destructions in their life. Whatever that they faced in their life can be like a movie, like we can make a movie out of it. So that's the energy of Arda. It's a very intense, just like Scorpio nakshatra, but this nakshatra represents like this person can be someone in their early life, they will be someone who's completely different compared to their later life. So it will be very much changes in their life that it tend to make that person more wiser. So extreme emotions in this nakshatra. For the woman who have Jupiter in Arda nakshatra, your man can be someone who's very emotional and extreme emotion. When I say extreme emotions, they can be extremely sensitive, extremely angry, extremely possessive, extremely loving. That's the emotions they always have. They are like this thin line, either it's extreme or it's nothing at all. They cannot be in the between. It's like either extreme or nothing. That's how they are. So highly sensitive nakshatra, yes. As I say, they are already extremely emotional, so highly sensitive. They are someone who takes time to heal themselves. So have to go through a lot of transformations and changes in their life that they get used to it. Arda nakshatra is one of the nakshatra that can make the person like so used to have transformations and destructions in their life that they have no attachments in whatever that this world offering him. Material pleasures, they can be detached from it. If they have any sexual pleasures, they can be detached from it. But this will happen after multiple of transformation, after multiple of destructions, after multiple of situation they face in their life. So men who have this nakshatra tend to feel shame to cry because of how our society have toxic masculinity, that men should not cry or so on. This is very true, especially born in a very traditional family, in a very religious family. Men tend to grow up in a society that said man cannot cry, man cannot have emotions, man cannot show sensitivity. If they show, then they will literally make that man shame. And that worst thing that anyone could ever say is, oh, that man is acting like a girly. It's like literally being a woman seems like a shame. That's the toxic masculinity came in for this nakshatra. So men in this nakshatra will heal themselves from toxic masculinity. If in bad side, this can turn out to be kind of abusive relationship. So this is where the other nakshatra can be extreme. This person really need to heal themselves. That toxic masculinity need to be really identified and have to solve it, or else the relationship can be abusive. And one of the reasons for women who have Jupiter in Ardha Nakshatra, you yourself can have toxic feminine energy, and your man can have toxic masculine energy, and when it's clashed together, that can be like very terrible relationship. So men who have moon or Venus, or you have Atma Karka in this nakshatra, this man really takes time, like years, maybe after 30 years, after 32, after 33 years old, or maybe even 40, 42 years old, because 42 is like Rahu matures, and this nakshatra is ruled by Rahu. So it takes time for them to really understand that toxic masculinity is really bad. So it takes time for them to understand that regardless of gender, we all are human and we have to respect each other. Just because another person is a woman doesn't mean I can dominate them, I can control them. That's the thing they will learn. Repressing energy and won't cry just because they feel shame, and that energy will be turned into destruction. So this energy can be, as I said, and Arda is a nakshatra that means a drop, tears. So this nakshatra people can find it hard to cry, especially men, because I already say this society is like they have that very narrow-minded thinking that men cannot cry, men cannot do this, men cannot. If they, that's not the thing. Anyone can cry. We all have emotions. We are born as a human. We all have emotions and we can cry. There's nothing wrong with that. So same with this man. This other nakshatra can have that, and this is when they need to learn release that energy through crying. Because Ardha Nakshatra means, as I say, the drop, the tear. It can also helps them to release that emotions, that depressing, that suppressing energy they have within them, that can be only released through crying. So this man will take time to understand that. And Jupiter in Ardha Nakshatra, these people can have very masculine look, like having beard and mustache, very curly hair, and they can also be someone who have very muscular body, and they also love to work out. And for Jupiter in Ardha Nakshatra, your man, for the woman, your man can be someone who is always in their yang energy, masculine energy. So it takes time for them to get to their feminine energy, to their yin energy. And also takes time for them to understand that they can. But if there is other placements or other combination conjunctions, we have to see that. Is it a good placement or bad placement? So, yeah, this is for Jupiter in Ardha Nakshatra, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.